India was the highest or just about the highest tariff nation in the world.
US President Donald Trump's imposition of a 25% tariff on all Indian imports effective August 1, 2025 has significantly escalated tensions in US-India trade relationship. Notably, minutes after Trump imposed the new tariff, Congress lashed BJP over 25% tariff on Indian exports. Slamming BJP over the new tariff, Rahul Gandhi said that India is paying the price of PM Modi and Trump friendship. Congress noted that Trump imposed tariff on India despite PM Modi campaigning for US President Donald Trump. Congress leader was referring to Howdy Modi event that was organized by Trump in Texas in 2019. Slamming BJP over new tariff, Congress said, and I quote, Trump slapped a 25% tariff on India along with a penalty. The country is now bearing the cost of Narendra Modi's friendship. Modi campaigned for Trump, hugged him eagerly, posed for photos, and made it trend on social media. In the end, Trump still imposed tariffs on India. India's foreign policy has completely failed. Also, with Operation Sindoor debate on, opposition is likely to attack center over the new tariff announced by Donald Trump. This sweeping measure announced by Donald Trump via a social media post affects a wide range of Indian exports including pharmaceuticals, textiles, gems and jewelry and petrochemicals, potentially impacting billions of dollars in trade. The tariff announcement came after prolonged complaints from US regarding India's trade practices, which were described as unfair and involved high tariffs on American agricultural products such as wheat, corn, and apples. However, the implications of this action extend beyond simple trade disputes. The timing and scope of the tariff suggests that the move is also intended as a form of strategic pressure. President Trump explicitly expressed displeasure with India's growing defense and energy ties with Russia, particularly amid the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. India's purchase of substantial quantities of discounted Russian crude oil is another point of contention. Further adding to complexity to this trade dispute is India's membership in BRICS grouping. Statements by President Donald Trump indicate that BRICS nation might face additional tariffs. This appears to be the part of a broader strategy by US to counter the influence of this grouping and possibly the growing use of currencies other than the US dollar in the international trade. The potential consequences for India are substantial. An estimated $87 billion in annual exports to the US are at risk. Small and medium-sized businesses in India could also suffer the repercussions. India's response has indicated a prioritization of its domestic interest, particularly the welfare of its farmers and the MSME sector. The Indian government has pledged to take all necessary measures to safeguard national interests while remaining open to fair trade negotiations with the US. The immediate future of US-India trade relations remains uncertain. While a US delegation is scheduled to arrive in India for further bilateral talks on August 25th, the major sticking points continue to be market access for Indian exports and the US's desire for greater access to India's agriculture and dairy sectors. India has exhibited reluctance to this front, citing concerns about the potential harm to millions of its farmers. The possibility of retaliatory tariffs by India against US goods worth approximately $42 billion adds another layer of uncertainty to this already precarious situation. The outcome will likely have profound implications not only for the bilateral trade but also for wider geopolitical balance in the Indo-Pacific region.